So today I decided I wanted to do a reflection thing about my life. It's kind of sad and not the best, but at least I try. So at the age of 3, I hear my mom and dad yelling in the background, fighting over something stupidly. I run into my room, grab my radio. The silver antenna flies into the sky as I pull it up so. I grab the yellow and black knob and turn it on high, making the volume just echo through my small room. I then run into my closet and close the door for a minute, no more. I feel the darkness embrace around me and feel safe. I grab my plastic tote as I climb out of my closet and put it on the floor. I open up and grab my favorite toy, a whack-a-mole, nothing more. I turn it on, and the squeaky, squirrely voice of the mole shouts back at me as the red lights dazzle my face. I cannot hear my mom and dad. Shouts no more, can't make a word other than its noise as I play and escape into my little coma of music and toys. Age 6. My mother's mental illness has gotten the best of her, and I don't know this. My father doesn't know what to do, and just thinks for the best, and grabs me up and all my toys and clothes, throws it into a suitcase, and takes me to the airport. With my favorite stuffed animal in hand, he tells me, "You're going to go on a vacation to see your grandmother and grandfather, and then I'll come back and get you when Mommy gets better." That vacation turned into my grandparents getting legal custody of me. I did not know it until I hit 3rd grade, when the divorce happened, for my mother became so ill that she had to be stuck in the hospital for a certain amount of years until they actually could get her back stable. So when my mom and dad were having a divorce and my grandparents were getting legal custody over me, I was sent to counseling over it all. For, you see, when I was in counseling, my counselor, who was my best friend's mom, gave me a book about puberty. When I got back home, I showed my grandmother the book that explained it all, with pictures of male anatomy and female anatomy, and she showed me that she had the same exact book in a bookcase that she had long lost until that day, which she had given to my mother when she hit puberty. I read it front to back, over and over, understanding the complexities of the human body and the anatomy of a male versus a female. And by the time I had read it for about the 5th time and was sitting on the toilet in my bathroom, I threw it on the ground, finally coming to a realization that I am not a boy, for I had been raised a tomboy most of my life by then. I ran into my room and grabbed my Harry Potter notebook and wrote in it, "God, why did you make me a girl instead of a boy?" And then left a blank space, and underneath it asked God, "Please answer this." He never did. 5th grade hit, and I got sent to summer camp to get away from all the chaos that was coming through the finalization of the divorce. When I was out there, I was just the tomboy kid and nothing was wrong. I made good friends and then came back home and everything seemed alright, at least at the time, when it was really chaos. 13 hits. I've been going through puberty all through the end of elementary school, through middle school, and now the beginning of high school. I have that burning thought in the back of my mind, why am I not a boy instead of a girl? I don't question it at all, and just put up a facade to make my grandmother happy as she throws girl clothes at me, thinking that my tomboy's notion the phase was gone. But it wasn't. I rebelled in little ways of having my friends give me some guy clothes out of the lost and found and just wearing them at school, and sometimes rebelling wearing them home. Or when I would go to my father and stepmom's for the summer, getting a short Harry Potter haircut like I have now, and coming back and seeing my grandmother so furious. Oh, she was furious. By the time I hit 16, that's when I was taught it was fine to date the boys. Oh, the heartache that I got. That was such a joy. 18. All the fights and stupid things that me and my grandparents had gone through puberty because of me trying to go against them, just wanting to be me and wanting to be a tomboy with that lingering question in the back of my mind. Why am I not a boy? 18. I finally graduated. At 18 years old, I am free. Their legal guardianship does no longer exist over me. Yet they were still controlling me. College didn't work out due to the gay bashing, and then Navy didn't work out at all, but I learned about the whole entire gender spectrum. 19. 19 years old, I run away. I pack my bags and say goodbye to my mom at 4 o'clock in the morning and have my best friend drive me to the airport. Brightest moment of my life. Not. So, get to Houston, Texas, have my girlfriend at the time, her mother, and her pick me up, call on my phone, tell my grandparents that I left, and that was stupid. End up figuring out that I'm actually trans. Come out to my family. That was tough, as I've said. 20. Look back on all the mishaps of my family and how much they tried, how hard they did everything to make me be able to cope with the world that is what it is out here. Everything that's so dang scary. They put me in a cotton ball when I was young and just sheltered me. And my innocence has faded away from them, which they still think that I have, and can't see me for me. From a distance, they still seem to try to control me, which isn't working at all in their favor because they don't understand when I'm completely and utterly telling them bullshit instead of the truth and reality. My friends are more of my family now. That's sad to say, but it's true. And what I would say to myself, looking back on all the hell that I've gone through, look at how strong you are, how courageous you are, and how much being called Harry Potter when you were younger is a good thing. Because you were exactly as courageous as he is. You fought your demons, and you won, and you keep on winning. It may look tough as you continue on, but it does get better like it always has. In times of strife, go on your faith, as you always have. Go into your books and escape, for there's lessons to be had from them as well. And as you get older, don't forget what you went through to be you, and all the steps that it took to get there, and more that come after that. I'm proud of who I am, from what I've gone through, and everything that I've been given, the good and the bad, for it has shaped me for who I am. I am no longer the person that everybody says that I used to be. I'm still kind and sweet deep down inside, for that's just me. But I'm no longer Katie Marie Anderson that my mother named me. For K. Michael Anderson is who I am now, and that's just me.